I forgot. I was like, oh yeah, I can start, but then I remembered I have to pause the streams for myself, or otherwise my internet will hate me for the entirety of the stream. Okay, now we can start. So, hello guys. Happy Monday. Should be Monday. So, while the story may have been Cheeks, or well, not the story in its entirety, the ending may have been Cheeks, it did make me want to play more of the survival mode, so very much Cheeks. Did you go and check it, Birdie, or did you just take my word for it? Cougar. I guess I want a cougar. Took 110% of your words. Okay, good. I mean, I would never lie, so. Do I want scurvy? Do I want the trader's fine. Do I want scurvy? Sure. What's the worst that could happen? What are even the chances that we're gonna get that far, that we're gonna get scurvy anyway? You do? It's curvy with the silent S. God damn, that's true. Oh my god. Birdie, you do listen to me. Holy shit. That's so nice. Ash Canyon. Okay, well I'm gonna die. GG. Already. Look at how quickly my warmth is going down. Ash Canyon, eh? Only Ash I know has a Pikachu. And I don't think I'm gonna find a yellow rodent over here. Get on your laptop? Sure. I give you permission. Okay, before we do anything, let me just like orient myself a bit, because I gotta get into my like Loper TLD like mindset. Like what do we need? What do I have to do? I have to find matches, or even more preferably the magnifying glass. What else? We need food. What else? We need water. What else? Need to avoid being eaten by wolves. That should be most of the things. Ash Canyon is a really shitty start for me, because I've not spent a lot of time. Okay, that's a bad start as well. I didn't want him to do a hop like that, so I'd say this is a cursed character. He already wants to die. But that's fine.
My fingers feel numb.
It'll be all the more delicious when we make it, even though the character wants to do bad things to himself. Supposed to play me? What? Ah, yeah. I would never play you, Birdie. I'm always honest and some other positive adjective with you. Okay, so we have some time before we start like being in a bad situation. So yeah. Do have a lot of sticks. Not that much anything else, but I got sticks. Can I eat those? What is the nutritional value of a stick? Probably more than 0 calories, so. Are we in a situation where we can afford to be stingy with what we want to eat? I don't think so. Frostbite risk. That's fine. A little frostbite never hurt anyone. Probably. Oh shit. Okay, let's not mess with the moose. I enjoy my ribs being in their correct order. But there would be some cattail plants here, so I do want to take these. I'm sure the moose is willing to share. Doesn't need all of these. Does sound kind of pissed though. I'm just gonna grab all the free stuff I can. Okay, it is moving dangerously towards me. Seeing is a blessing. Yeah. Have you been talking to blind people lately to suddenly come to this realization? Damn! I am so lost on this area. Well, moose here can't go this way. It's also a dead end, but the dead end is not nearly as big of a deal as the moose. You know, the trees being like this, I wonder if it's called Ash Canyon because it's like everything burnt down at some point or something. Wouldn't really make sense to call something ash something if it hasn't burnt. Your phone can't ever handle your broadcasts? Well, yeah, your phone can't fit my ego and myself on the same screen. It struggles. Laptop, barely enough. Barely. There's a thing. Maybe, unless I'm looking at it wrong. Does look like a thing. It's a broken down thing, but it's a thing, nonetheless. I like things. There's also another broken down thing over there. I'm gonna go check this broken down thing first and then go to that other broken down thing. I like broken down things.
This stuff will come in handy.
Arrowhead. Huh. Isn't that the company that made Helldivers 2? Or am I misremembering? I might be misremembering. Bitter Marsh. Someone had to taste this place to find out that it's bitter. Old message. If you wanna climb, you gotta start at the bottom. No better place than the road to Wolf's Jaw. I don't know if I want to, though. I feel like it wouldn't be very wise to try climbing with, like, frozen fingers. Knife, hatchet, or pry bar is required. Ah. I see. Don't think I've ever seen anyone harvest anything with a pry bar before, but... Well, I guess we kind of have to climb. Directive 8020 to come out tomorrow. Oh yeah, I have a sprained wrist. True. So excited. Nice, nice. I don't know what that is, so I'm... cared to fill me in. Man, am I going to die just because of my character doing a little hop when I wanted him to just walk slowly off an edge?
That'll come in handy.
Supermassive games in space. Ah. You are quite the Supermassive fangirl, I've noticed. One could even say a massive Supermassive fan. See, I know these things because I listen, Birdie. Like, I can read between the lines. You never say it straight, but I can, like, I'm like Sherlock Holmes. I can read between the lines that you're like putting down. You know, Supermassive girl too. Ah, shut up. You are as much supermassive as I am a unicorn. Very much so. Are you calling what? I'd say I'm very much not a unicorn. You're a unique corn. In a way, I suppose. Okay, I think we're gonna die here. I'm not. I don't want to sound like I'm like, you know. That was witty. Unique corn. I would feel bad. I can't in good conscience give that to you. Sorry. It just. I'm not trying to run Make-A-Wish here. Like. That's pretty cool. Okay. Now this is good that I hope you die. What the fuck? Can't just say that. In TLD. Okay, okay. I was about to call mods on you. Honestly, that is kind of what I expect nowadays, because I've noticed people on the internet no longer have like any manners. Like, that is legit what I would expect if I like. Damn. If someone just
freezing.
Ah, frostbite it. Damn. If someone just came into chat being like, "Oh yeah, do this," and then I'm like, "No," and they're just like, "Ah, kill yourself." It's like, okay, whoa. Phasma update? No. I'm assuming there has been an update. It's GLORE. Stop teasing and put it in. What's in it? What has you so excited? I don't know if I'm even going in the right direction to get the fuck out of this horrible place, but at the same time, I kind of like don't really have a good direction to go. Ash Canyon is not a place that I can really navigate due to incompetence. What done themselves with the new character update? You should see yourself. Well, I suppose I'll have to check after stream. Check if I have to re-download it and play it with the bros again. On the way to the gold mine. Well, might as well die rich if we're gonna die. Don't you think? Aha, cave. Narrow Falls Cave. Did someone narrowly feel? Ironic, by the way. It's fucking horrendous. Ah, got all excited and everything. You're telling me it was all a fib? A ruse? A dastardly lie? I don't know how to go about this anymore. I'm feeling strong feelings of betrayal. I'm still kind of miffed that I can't see my own feet. Healthy dose of sarcasm. Is it a healthy dose if everything you say is sarcastic? I don't know, birdie. I think there's a line to be drawn on what's healthy dose and what's not. Specified the healthy dose. True. Well, this has kind of turned into dying slowly with the bros now. There's a hut over there, so... And I'm pretty sure, from past experiences, that this should be a place where there could be matches. I'm hoping for it. Angler's Den. You can call it whatever you want, birdie. I'll call it Hut by the River. With the boat. There's a lockbox. Don't have a key for it though. Okay, did a bit of a loop-de-loop. Can't just go in through the front door. You gotta confuse the door. Okay, leather. A stove. A crate. Some coal. A diary page. Oh no, I guess we're giving my shot. Those miners are going to look down on me now, but if they keep on digging like they are, too deep. If you ask me, too much, too deep. Those miners are going to hell. And film, sardines, a shooting guide, cardboard box. Flirt with the door. Yeah, you can't go straight for it. You gotta like show effort. You gotta show it that you like care and stuff. Ooh, dog food, my favorite. Okay, unfortunately, it's kinda looking like no matches, which is kinda ass.
Too cold to think.
Well, there goes hypothermia as well. Let's sleep a couple hours because the bed should be warm enough. Okay, sprained wrist. Everything healed. Except the hypothermia, but that's besides the point. Now one thing we could do is now go back to where we started and then climb that one thing. But I don't know if I want to climb. Maybe I should try to use this as like a exploratory endeavor. much to make. Don't have a lot of stuff. Wow, spoilers. Don't have too much to drink, but I guess I'll take the sardines. Chill, I am. But it's no fun if you tell me where everything is. Takes the fun out of an exploration game. There are matches. Haha! Knew those fuckers would be somewhere. It's just up. What's your point, exactly? I don't have anything to melt water with, do I? No, I do. Because I have that recycled can. I don't know, maybe. I would hope no, but maybe they are.
Why didn't that work?
Do I have a better chance? I do have a better chance with the book, but I feel like I don't want to sacrifice the book just yet. I believe in 60. No way 60 fails me twice in a row. That's statistically... No way 60 fails me 3 times in a row. Statistically impossible. Ha! Knew it. Statistics never lie. Break this down. Discord notification with no DMs. Is it someone updating their status? Because that sometimes gives a Discord notification. Okay, what's my clothing situation? Okay, no wonder I get cold so quickly. I have basically nothing on me. Damn. Game's being delayed. Rough. I guess I'll just try to stick here for the night.
I'm getting weaker.
Wait, how did I lose that so quickly? I'll take the can with me as well. Eat a light dinner of cattail stalks. Seven should be enough. Then I can go about my day tomorrow. So I'll do one more half liter of water. Because then I should have 1 liter, so I should have enough to survive the morning. Workbench, trunk, bed. There we go. Already Aurora. Damn. take a little night drink and then back to bed. We're gonna be cold no matter what. We don't have enough clothing to actually help with that too much. Too low for too long, you will weaken until you stay above freezing for 24 hours. Okay, so that's probably what's sapping my energy then. We gotta stay 4 more hours inside. That's pretty doable. It's not like we're in a rush anywhere, especially with the morning being cold. The fuck was that noise? I don't know if that was in-game or outside. Why so weak? Hypothermia. It's a real annoying piece of shit in my ass. 2 hours. Okay. So if I just stay here for 2 hours, then I should be fine. Then I can be on my way without losing a fourth of my energy from walking 15 steps. Take some books, I can use those to burn later. I don't think I need those, not really. So this hopefully is enough. No, 1 more hour. God damn it. Well, I'm gonna run in circles to lose enough energy that we can sleep for that 1 hour and then we'll be on our way. On our way where? No one knows, but we will be on our way somewhere. Oh, I thought that was a recyclable cup I could have used. But no, no such luck. Because why would I have such luck? Man. Yay, no longer hypothermia. Okay, let's go. Man, I just love when I don't have hypothermia. Into the DLC maps yet? I don't even know if I have the DLCs. I don't think I do. So I'm quite sure. No. If I had to guess. Okay, let us go this way. Ah, but there's one more path over there. And there's a bridge. I shall go under the bridge. But you have ptarmigans, don't you? The what now? Sounds like a disease I wouldn't want to catch. The chickens? Yeah, but are you sure those are not added on as like for everyone? Of course, hatchet to break down. I see. This looks like a nice path. A nice path would never lead me astray. But it's not like I play TLD offline. Ooh. Okay. Note for future reference. Bear territory. There's a climb. Do I want to climb up or do I want to go down? I feel like I would go down. Plus, it would be annoying if energy fails and then I drop down and there's a bear waiting for me down. Nah, I'd rather just go this way. see what's over here. Chickens are DLC? Well then I suppose I have the DLC. Maybe.
Can't feel my feet.
Well, you can't see them either, so that doesn't help much. Usually if you can't feel something, touching it or seeing it helps you realize it's there, but we can't even see our feet, so... How can my feet be cold if they're not there? Just an empty cave. Huh. What a tremendous waste of time. Why would nature do this? More wolves. Well, it's not as cold as it was yesterday, I don't think, because I'm only 2 down. For sure, yesterday it was 3.
So cold.
Though this does look like it might loop back to somewhere we've been already, which would be cool, but in this current situation would be kinda ass. Well, yeah, but that's what he does. Every single voice line, the voice actor gets a payment, so he wanted to make sure that the voice lines happen often enough. Does look very cool though. I'm stuck on a rock or ice formation. Yeah, this is for sure a space where you would trust that nothing just falls and crushes you. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Kind of held at gunpoint. Yeah. Well, I feel like I would probably, in the situation that I was by myself in the wilderness, slowly dying because of hypothermia and the cold, I feel like I would complain to myself quite a bit as well. I feel like I'd have more voice lines than whatever the characters in TLD have. Okay, where is this now? Huh. Shattered Cove. There's a very rickety looking bridge up there. Again, one of those things that I would not trust. So maybe this just loops all the way around. There's something on the ledge over there. I got a radio tower. Or remains of a radio tower. Or my eyes are just playing tricks on me because I can't find it again. Both very possible outcomes. Okay. Well, we found something. No longer alone. Where is this exactly? There's another bridge up there. So did this just loop back? Yeah, it just did loop back. Okay. Because we went that way, so we could have just also went that way. Alright. So left is incorrect if I'm coming from this side. Unless I want to loop back. So instead of left, we should be doing like middle or right. If there even is a right. Valuable data has been collected. I shall save this into the data banks. Scanning goes up, so I suppose we should want to go down. But we did go down just then. Then we kind of just went back to that level. So pressure on the fishing hut's that way. I can't remember if we went this way. No, I think, yeah, we checked that first time around, I'm pretty sure. So I gotta go past the fishing thing and then this time go right or middle. Left goes back. So left is no. Middle, maybe. Right, most likely. So many bridges up there. So many poorly built bridges. Okay, that looks like it doesn't lead into many places, but at the same time, if it looks like it doesn't lead anywhere, there's a high likelihood that there's a cave. And a cave would mean an entrance somewhere else. So I'm gonna go this way. Left was not correct, so maybe I kind of jumped because I was running that way. So maybe right is right. Left should have been left alone, so right is the right thing to do. Flawless logic. Should have came up with this logic before turning left, but didn't have enough real-world data to support the idea. Well, unfortunately, this also looks like a dead end. And I have two furry friends coming after me, so that makes a dead end a pretty bad situation for us. Well, I have about 1 second more of running, and then I'm gonna die. Okay, well, right middle is not good either. But right middle is kind of like right left. So again, left should have been left alone. No cheating death. We don't do that here. I'll do this one. Alright. Dude number 1 did not survive. Surely dude number 2 will do better. If we get Ash Canyon again, then I know my way at least. I can save some time by going in the right direction immediately. Or at least the more right direction. Black rock. Well, that's not much better. Can support you make porridge in the microwave? Not really. I'm bored lazy. I mean, I have this thing where I don't like porridge that much. And microwave porridge sounds worse than even like normal one, so. What do you mean, what? Yeah, I don't like porridge. Never really have. It's like something that I like, for example, during Christmas time when my mom makes like rice porridge, sure I'll eat some, but it's not like something I seek out actively. Blasphemy? I don't know what sort of a religion you're in.
This'll come in.
Yay! Mittens. Actually a humongous find. Why are you out in a t-shirt, good sir? This man did not prepare. Well, at least Blackrock I know the area a bit better than I do Ash Canyon. I can actually do something. Porridge with blueberries and a bit of orange flavored chalk goes hard. I'll take your word for it. I don't think I would ever describe porridge as going hard, but shit, Timberwolves. Well, shit. But I should be... Yeah, there's the station right there. I should be able to get there without getting too many chunks bitten out of me. They sound very angry. Ha! No chunks bitten out of me. Suck my ass, wolves. Unfortunately, they will be outside waiting for me, so it's kind of, you know, not the best situation. At least I'm inside. And I'm getting warmer, so that's surprising. Anything useful. Just a teeny tiny bit of useful things.
Never would have thought to look here.
Ah, newsprint. Nice. Exactly what I wanted. And at least we do have the prison. I can always go there. And the sewing kit. That's actually super nice as well. Okay, this was surprisingly good. It is getting to evening though. Yeah, I don't have cloth. Well. Dang. I mean, running to the prison would probably not be the worst idea. Unless the wolves are still outside, in which case it's a horrible idea. Also, okay, there's a pry bar here. We can check if there's anything in that locked locker. Okay, recycled can do that. Bombs would be lovely. Honestly, at this point, I would be very happy with just like clothing.
Can't feel my hands.
What he said. No scrap metal. Okay. I'll just go wear bombs. Why did I never think of that? I'll stay for 1 hour and then start making my way to the prison. And I'll be over there through the dark, which is kinda ass, but sometimes in life you don't get to choose when you go outside. Sometimes you just have to kinda do it. And it's mega cold. Well, sometimes you have to go outside while it's cold. And a bear. Every single piece of wildlife has just woken up today and decided to shit in my cereal. Very rude.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
Thick head. What happened with porridge? Nah, I feel like it would have. Hypothermia risk.
So
That's
cold.
fine, so long as it's just a risk.
Just want to lay down for a bit.
There's no chocolate in TLD besides those bars. Ow. Makes survival too easy. Too many calories in a small bar. Plus, it would be like... Who wouldn't have a chocolate bar in their home? So it would be like too easy as well, because you'd find 10 of them for each house. Pure oil is fine. Yeah. I would say so, yes. Federation Penitentiary. Penitentiary mine. Okay, I'm going this way then. I'm not a miner, so I can't go that way. I can go into the penitentiary though, which is worrying. Ah, the life of an adult. Sometimes you come to a crossroads where you have to choose. Do you go to the mines or do you go to the prison? Both options are very bad, so it doesn't really matter which you choose. Never prisoned myself. No. Was there a rubber room with rats? I kinda wanna check this, cause I found mittens last time I went into a car. There's a swing kit, another one. Outlast direction? I don't think Outlast is prison, so to speak. Like, I know psychiatric hospitals can feel prison-like, but I don't think they fall under the same, like, umbrella. I'm worried. No moose and no timber wolves on the way up here. What is the game playing at? Prisoners would be nicer. Kinda depends on the prison you go to. Can't really say. I've not been to a prison nor a psychiatric hospital, so I'm probably not the best person to speak on it. I just realized that we didn't go and check check the locker before we left. A missed opportunity. Okay. Can't even fit myself in there. How rough. Quite heinous acts that I can report on it. Nice, nice. So this was quick. Boats have gotten quicker lately, I'd say. Usually it would take them at least a couple hours to get to the stream. Okay, so there is a wolf. He can't come in here, surely. That way. And that's kind of it. Quite badly built, this prison, considering that wolves can make it inside. Okay, well there's a rabbit somewhere for me to get. With the mine, Eastern opportunity to look at the right complete on this door. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. At least for a long time. Reclaim wood. 20 days in a row here without getting an hour. Therefore that stupid code. Yeah. Usually kinda goes like that. The moment when you wanted it, you do not have it. But then when you just wanna spend the night outside, it's Aurora season, all the wolves are on crack cocaine. Go away for 1 second. That's okay. I would have given you at least 2. Okay, let's get inside. Maybe it's warmer. Wow. Well. Never fucking mind. I'm not going into the steam tunnels when it's dark. There could be ghosts and shit. If there would be ghosts anywhere, it would be in the underground steam tunnels of a prison. That sounds like perfect ghost territory. Okay, that. Wolf quarter. Yeah. All right. May the gods bless you. I was nice to other people, so. Ooh, some chips. Could I have something to drink with that? And these chips do be damn salty. I could use some water. Also, I don't know. I feel very worried now that I found a
I can always use more food.
bag full of wolf parts. I feel like that shouldn't be here. I suddenly feel very unsafe. Like I'm not alone. Fish, maybe? Nope. Fish, maybe? Nope. Fish? Nope. Antibiotics is nice. But it is no fish. But in a way, I have wolf meat on me now, so shouldn't the wolves like smell me and be like, ah, that's one of the good ones. Hey, wait a minute, what the fuck? Cause I closed. Ah, it's an automatically closing door. Ah, why? Ah, I should have realized that. Of course it's an automatically closing door. Why wouldn't it be? Go away. Go away. It's getting awfully dark. And this goes outside and then comes back inside. But I would rather do that while I'm, you know, in
I need to
the
find some place to escape this cold.
light. I'm dreading feeling I'll die. Most likely. I have a very similar feeling. I don't think I can traverse this without light either. Don't have any light sources. You could just make a run for it.
Wait. I'm so cold, I'm warming up again.
I tried, it didn't do anything. I don't think it registers this place as like a place you can do that. That's why I came in here again. Yeah. Also backseating again. When I live in the tunnels. Well, you can, you just can't decorate. Go can then? Can? No, this was way closer than I remembered it being. The green can. No, the green can't. That door opens. This one doesn't. Those steps are worryingly close. Can't get inside here. There's beds here, so. It looks like we'll be surviving another day, boys. Yeah, no, I don't like the can method.
I could use this.
Ooh, can opener though. And a third sewing kit. Damn. Can't get good with it. Nah, I just don't like it. Feels very cheesy. But it doesn't really show that much. Nah, I don't think he'll be that rusty. What's the worst that could happen? Okay, well, I don't have... Actually, we do have the tomato soup, which should be pretty hydrating. Alright, I guess I'll just sleep until it's light. Hope for the best. Threshold deletes itself after witnessing the monstrosity of my skill. Well... could be worse.
Mouth so dry.
Hey, that's a new voice line. Usually I have so much water with me that I never go dry. Always got something in my back pocket I can drink. This, I was about to say, is not one of those situations, but suddenly it is. No refunds? I think you're past the point of refunding it. I'm pretty sure. Room, a towel, a shower. I'll take this. I can repair my shirt with it. Ah, I can't see. That makes sense. Guess I should take the water out of these. 15 hours ago, yeah, no regrets. Good, good. Life's too short to be regretting things. Insulated
Nobody
flask.
needs this anymore.
Oh, thank you. Don't mind if I do. Ah, no. Not going outside in a snowstorm, especially not on the roof. Wow, what do you think I am, crazy? Ain't no way. Not the rubber room with the rats. Man, always the rats. And then when you thought you got away from the rats, they just came back. Oh,
That'll come in handy.
hell yeah. Now, if only I could find matches, then I could do something with that. But hey, I can smack a wolf with that. You're not tired enough. Suck my ass. I'm tired enough. Tired of your bullshit. Huh. Absolutely destroyed. Hey, there's one search walker. And nothing in it. Okay. It is very cold. And very clangy. Clingy. Actually, I think we can get over there through the roof. I'm gonna go there. 4K graphics. Well, yeah. Can't even remember if this leads anywhere. It's been such a long time since I was here last.
Never felt so cold in my life.
I do think you like got down there or something, but I don't want to do that in the dark. I'm gonna get eaten by a wolf. I also don't like that these are automatically closing doors. Except for when I stay and stare at them. I feel like that makes it worse. A weeping angel, but in door form. Terrifying. Not past time for an hour. I just want light. And a storm to pass. Two things I want in life. Alright. The new morning has arisen. Although, we are doing Interloper now, but I feel like... Salt, nice. I might, because I wanna try to start working on getting like the achievements for TLD. I might do that on Stalker instead. Because I feel like with the achievements I won't get bored. Which is usually the... I thought that was my stomach for a moment. Big boy now? What do you mean? Like playing Interloper? This actually just leads nowhere. Huh, well that's pointless. A hard growler. No, it's just, I don't know. I still, even with however much time I put into this game, I just still feel like if I could find a middle ground between like Interloper and Stalker, that would probably be like the perfect experience for me. Stalker is a tad too easy, but then Interloper is like tedious. Custom. Probably. I have to tinker with that though. Note. Can't tell who's coming and going. Just place my speakers in the fire. Yeah. Yeah. Because I still have the same opinion I had like years ago about Interloper, which is just that while it is for sure like a difficult thing, it's also a part of the difficulty just comes from the tediousness of it. But at the same time, Interloper, in a way, similar with Stalker, is like once you get going, like then you're just set. It's just that Interloper makes the starting much harder than on Stalker. carry on then, I suppose. Can I not close the door? What sort of shower doesn't allow you to close the door to it? Rude. But I also don't know if custom gives you achievements. Birdie, you're the expert, do they? Goddamn rope. Doesn't go for the perks. What perks do I even need to still unlock? Because that is also something I want to do. I mean, it kind of just has to happen if I want to go for the achievements. I'm pretty sure there's a perk achievement. But for sure, with the like achievements of like, I think there's one that's like survive 100 days, or was it 1,000 days? I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have a much easier time getting that on Stalker than Interloper. $500. Well, something along those lines. Can I just throw a rock at you and you go away? Yeah, we need to throw it. Gates work like fires. Note to self. Well, unless there's no fire or gate, in which case it doesn't work. Now I'm gonna have to like run past him. That didn't work. Okay, so this goes somewhere. Shut up, you're below me. How about you below me? Stupid wolf. He says as he runs into a dead end. Good thing that wolf isn't up here. You can't see that I bamboozled myself. Mega bamboozled. What the fuck? I don't wanna go. No. Dark places scare me. I don't wanna go there. Spooky, I tell you. But at the same time, it's kind of weird because it's like, as much like spooky places. Are you sure about that? You don't do very well with horror games, for example. So I'm a bit questioning about that. But yeah, as much as the story mode made me like want to play survival more, at the same time, it's kind of a double-edged sword situation because it also kind of put a dampener on my like excitement for the game, which is interesting because it was like, oh yeah, for sure I want to play more, but at the same time, do I? Case in Forest 2. Okay. Stump remover. Exactly what I wanted. Ooh, tea. The challenges also would be something that I wanna get done at some point, but some of them just seem like, again, a bit tedious. Although in a way, I guess, for example, the bear mission or quest, whatever that we did, was also in a way kind of tedious. Did they finish the hunter challenges? Yeah. And haven't they basically done everything that they want with TLD1? Are now going more so towards Black Frost. Which I'm a bit scared for, I must say. But I've been wrong before. Not very often, but I have been. Maybe this will be one of those times. Shit buffered. I forgive you. This one time. Don't do it again, birdie. Oh, also, this doesn't really go into anything that we've been talking about, but I was thinking about going to the grocery store today after I got home from work, but then I was like, nah. So I instead ordered my little robot fella to bring me food. I gotta tell you, that little thing is the real MVP. Bulletin board. Like, I didn't have to move a muscle and the food just came to me. Like, how nice is that? Germany could never. I don't know, I feel like it's kind of the future. No, but like, seriously, like 2 grocery bags for €2.50. It's like, why would I like go to the stores myself if I can get it for that price? Of course, it is like one of those things where, you know, more and more people are starting to use it, so of course it's more often than not harder to get. This week and in the winter, besides the talk is that the warden is going to open on C block again. And guess who's going to have to requisition all we need to stock those cells? Yours truly should never come out here. Depths or no depths, this isn't living. Thank God I've got Timberwolf coming up. Even with the big storm coming, I can wait to try the summit route again. I don't know, have you seen our Chancellor type on laptop? I have not, but with the way you said it, I assume, or like I have a very clear picture in my head of how it goes. Right, intimate instead of inmates? I'm self-projecting again. Don't worry, birdie. I haven't had any luck with the dating apps either. It's okay. Life moves on. So long as we believe in ourselves, we will always... What the fuck is this place? I'm scared and I'm lost. What the fuck? Where did I walk into? Please, help. Number. Okay. Where the hell am I? Is that a backup plan? Why? hell am I? What the fuck? Get me out of here. Thank you. Remember, birdie, if he won't make you the number one, then you ought to take a run. Or however the saying goes. Can't cope with the fact that someone would admit that. Oh. I still say it's number one or no deal. I'm back here again. Okay, let me actually check. I'm curious. Like, what are the things I need to do? So if we go stalker, just do random. Yeah, Dark Walker, Free Runner, Book Smarts. So Cold Fusion, you spend a total of 100 days outside. Okay, that would probably be doable along with the like survive 500 days thing. Efficient Machine, you survive 500 days. Okay, so this is just gets popped when you get that. Fire Master success started 1000 fires. Okay, traveled 1000 kilometers. Okay, again, one of those that just needs a long playthrough. Does this stack all? I'm assuming this doesn't need to be in like one game because it doesn't say that. Snared 100 rabbits. Don't think I've used a single snare, so that's gonna take a while. Shatter I use or consume 250 coffees, energy drinks, or emergency stims. Yeah, again, I would just need to start drinking more coffee. 20 days outdoors during blizzards. Again, just needs a long ass playthrough. Big Cat Killer. Legacy feat can no longer be unlocked. Okay, so there can't be an achievement for like having all feats unlocked because then this would lock that. Settled mind, you recover the tails from the Far Territory relic. You're immune from cabin fever and research actions happen 20% faster. What the fuck? You got tails from the Far Territory relic. Benefits you walk faster on a clear night or during an aurora. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I have the DLC considering it's giving me those. I mean, these are pretty doable. What about the... I did the wrong thing. This is what I wanted to do. I want to check the achievements. So gotta catch a fish, use all sorts of healing stuff, make a full set of gear by myself, get to the summit, because a lot of these are basically just ones where you just have to, you know, have one like game go for a very long time. A lot of these have also been added after the DLCs. Yeah, and there's... I mean, probably the most time-consuming one will be that one where it's like, oh, you gotta survive 1000 days in survival without cheating death once. Huh. Okay. But like, a lot of the achievements are just like, okay, well, you just gotta play the same like save for a long time. At least that's kind of how I view it. I haven't played in a long time. Fair. Achievements. Here. Hebra. Here. Achievements. Achievement. Fuck. Achievements. There we go. Misspelled both. You said dupe. And cop. And you read intimate instead of inmate. And you wrote long with way too many O's. Yeah, so what? You're projecting again! Birdie, you gotta get a grip. You gotta stop projecting your own insecurities onto me. This is a safe space, if you let it be one. But you have to allow yourself to be okay. Harm my recovering heart? Hell yeah. That is my favorite pastime.
I think I can use this.
Tell me when it feels like it's getting better so I can, you know, make it worse again. I'll time myself. Every 8 hours. I'll send one, like, mean comment or something. No matter what, I will be there. Unbelievable. Unbelievably dedicated to the cause, maybe. Or up here. Oh, damn. No trespassing. Is it trespassing if there's no one in the area anymore? Haha. I guess he is. Because I can't trespass into an area even if the owner is like on vacation. Dedicated to my heart, huh? Yeah, sure. That's one way you can look at it. Imagine how dedicated I've been. 4 years and going. Well, warmth is still an issue, but I guess I didn't spawn with basically any clothes on, so... rough.
Can't feel my hands.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like. I feel like if I tried to like brute force like 1000 days, I feel like I probably would not come back to the game anymore after that. I feel like I just lose complete interest in the game at that point.
Thank goodness.
So I think it's gotta be like way more fragmented, and I thought that mailbox was a bear for a second and almost bad things happened. Plus, like, TLD for sure is like one of those games that I have where like, and I've talked about this, especially Birdie with you, like many times already, where it's just like, for like a month, I want to do nothing except play TLD, and then the next month, I don't want to touch the game. And it just comes and goes. Sometimes it lasts a month, sometimes 2, sometimes it lasts 2 days, and sometimes like a week.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
Which, as a genius, like, follow-up, gladly appreciate it. What are you appreciating now? But yeah, as a great follow-up, that's one of the things why I'm so glad for, like, not tying my stream to, like, a specific game or something. Because I feel like I'd get burnt out mega easy in that point. Like, imagine if I only, for example, like, played League or something. Train coming back to the Sage. You got this. That bitch has nothing on you. Just whack. And then she did.
What have we here?
Ooh, some new underwear. Birdie, look away. You can look back, I put them on. Although I feel, okay, going back to that, I feel like it's a kind of a bad metaphor in the way, because I feel like I'd be very unhappy if I only played League every stream. I did try to get back into it a bit ago. I played my, like, placement games. And then, during those placement games, I realized why I've kind of stopped playing League. Especially ranked that much. Close to the end of the road of sacrifices. Don't worry. There's still stuff to come. You saw? Did you?
This stuff will come in handy.
I'm pretty sure you only saw me playing TFT. And TFT is much more low cortisol than like League itself. League is unhealthy. Don't talk bad about my League. It loves me and I love it. And there is nothing wrong with our relationship. It doesn't even beat me anymore. Stop your activities.
I can still eat this.
Damn. Is this my first stalker? I didn't think I would ever make it this far. I'm so happy right now. Time to make 10 YouTube videos and an Instagram reel. Oh yeah, I don't have a sewing kit. Ah. Damn it. But yeah, I was thinking. I was thinking about the future. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna try to, like... Did I already check this? I feel like I did. I probably did. I'm gonna go with the thought that I did. I think I'm gonna bring back Skyrim for the 50 millionth time because I just love the game so much. And I think I'm just gonna do the challenge, but do it with the like changes that we spoke about, of like just spinning a wheel and dropping something if we die instead of starting all over again. And I might upgrade to the anniversary edition, because from what I've heard, there are some cool quests that they added with it. Plus, some of the items would be helpful for the challenge. Especially stuff like the backpacks would make everything a bit less tedious. So you have it. Okay, have you gotten close to any of the quests in it though? Like, I'm not judging you, Birdie, but I think you stopped at like the first time you came into Whiterun because you still think that Farengar is attractive. Like that tells me that you probably didn't get too far in it. Was that too far? I'm just saying I have solid evidence. Ooh, potatoes. As a Finn, I love that. I have solid evidence that your taste in men is not... Holy fuck, that's a lot of carrots. Your taste in men is lacking. Simply too pretty. You just love that he has a slutty waist. That's all it is. Yeah, another potato. There are a shit ton of potatoes. What do I do with those? I know I can cook. Hey, we could make porridge. Hell no. Ew. Slutty men are my favorite. I mean, to each their own. You can't really say much. I don't like men. So, it's not like I can like really judge you here. I can't just be here like, I love slutty women as well, because, you know,
Could end up being useful.
someone's gonna take that out of context and think I'm slut shaming or something. I guess it's not slut shaming at that point though. No, strip that scarf. What the fuck? I'm afraid. I'm just trying to provide free content. See that pixel of a blush? I'm pretty sure Maggie intended it to be like a wound. Maybe it was blush. Slut praising, no? I guess. I mean, it's closer to that than slut shaming. In my opinion, anyone can do whatever or whoever they want to, as long as both are consenting adults. I could not care less. This is chill, and I approve this message.
That'll come in handy.
It's cold. Yeah, could be. I mean, it is like lore accurate because during winter I get like a pretty heavy blush if I'm outside. But it's like a healthy blush. My blood still flows.
This'll come in handy.
For now. Ooh, rifle ammo. But that's like one of the things that I would want to, you know, like take away if I could from like Stalker. I kinda like the idea of not having like weapons. Or like having like the bow as a weapon. Because I feel like that's more survivalist than a like full on like hunting rifle. Although it would make sense that you find a hunting rifle in a place like this. Because of course a place like this would have a hunting rifle. Because people would be, you know, hunting. But it's like... You seen Inglourious Bastards? Can't say I have. Ooh, cooking pot. Ooh, piece of candy. I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
But that's kind of my situation with a lot of things. Rancid lake whitefish. Huh. Why is it rancid? Not my fish. Cooking skillet. Do I already have one? Well, I do. It's 77% though. That's all. Also 77. I'll wrap it up with my friend later. Fair, fair.
I could use this.
Surströmming. Yes. We were actually having a conversation about surströmming at work a bit ago. We were talking about the fact that like... Well, it wasn't exactly
good
about
stuff?
surströmming, but it was one of the like things that got brought up on the idea of like, can people at work tell you that you can't have whatever you have like brought for lunch? Like you can't have it if it has like a strong smell. For example, like if you just decided that, you know what, tomorrow at work, I'm just craving some surströmming, and you bring it and you open the can and everyone leaves the break room because you did, like, can the employer be like, you gotta cut that shit out? Pretty sure. I don't know. But at the same time, I've never had the situation where someone's like lunch has been like so strongly smelly that I like could not cope with it. That's our cool shirt. I want this. I want this in real life. The label says so. Interesting if true. But would Birdie lie to me though? Yes. Yes, she would. There simply is no real way to know yet. It's dark as fuck. Ah, but aha! Unfortunately for you, game, I have a bedroll. Hehehe. You thought you could sneak up on me, but I snuck up on you. I also like how it took me 10 minutes to get over encumbered in Stalker. No, the liberals on streaming generally says so. Like says what? You can't take this as lunch to work? No label is gonna tell me what I can and can't do. I'm open indoors. Oh. It makes sense. There's not a lot of things that have such a such an oomph smell like surströmming, so it will make sense. But do we trust in people to be able to read? I kinda don't. Glad that shit is far away from me. I've never actually smelled it like in real life. I feel like it would be an experience though. What if that's the thing I promise to do if whenever I hit affiliate in like 10 years time? I promise to get surströmming and eat it on stream. Is that the content angle?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Oh, Mackenzie. You best believe you will be carrying a lot more than this. Ask me if my profile was AI made. Like the picture or...
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
Another potato. The audacity, yes. I can't wait until AI goes away. Probably won't for a long time, but I don't know. I'm still all for AI taking over, like washing my dishes and stuff like that, but I don't need it to draw things for me, I'd say. Reasonable RAM prices.
Might have to drop some
Yeah.
gear.
You're also going to have to wait a long time for that as well, Birdie. Okay, this is better for warmth already, and it's 46. Maybe ask an artist if they made an AI profile pic. Well, have you made it clear to this person that you are an artist? And at the same time, that doesn't actually even like make a difference at this point, because I've seen so many people have like
This anymore.
have man, I'm blanking completely. Have like Patreons for like AI art, which is so weird. My half brother, yes. Okay, so you would assume that he knows, but does he know? That is the question. Does he know? Maybe he doesn't. What if he don't?
What have we here?
Yes, interesting. Interesting, yes. Yes. I can have an entire art wall. That doesn't mean anything. You could have just made the art wall with AI. Moments like these are when I'm very happy that my address isn't like known to everyone. I used to draw when we were both kids. Well, you used AI back then probably, so. Love the rage bait. That's actually like, I don't mind the word rage bait, but I feel like people are like misunderstanding what is rage bait. Because there's legit people on like TikTok like smacking someone in the face and being like, hey, you got rage baited, bro. Like that's not rage bait, that's assault. You know, Tampere is looking very attractive right now. You can go to Tampere. I'm far enough away. I don't mind if you go to Tampere. The word rage bait is rage baiting. Honestly. Yeah, I would not recommend Tampere. Not a good city. In my opinion. But that's partly because I'm like there's a different city on the southern coast of Finland called Turku, and my mom is from there, and the people over there have issues with people from Tampere, and it's kind of like there's a joke that I heard of so people from Turku go over to Tampere and they go jumping so that it would go into a lake or like fall into a lake, and then people from Tampere go to Turku so that Turku would fall into the Gulf of Finland. True story. I tried to do that when I last visited Tampere. I didn't weigh enough. Bring the gangs from Tampere with me. Oh no.
Too much stuff to carry.
We already have our own issues. Don't bring more over here. I see quackers. And I see a red box with antiseptic in it. My favorite. I'm gonna drink it. Ah, I'm drinking it. Well versed in Finnish history, I didn't know Turku used to be the capital. Worrying.
I think I can use this.
Imagine knowing things about Finland. Nerd. Showing interest in my home country, that's kinda gay. God forbid I learn stuff about my friends' countries. We're friends? Nice. I didn't want to assume. It has been 4 years, but still, I wouldn't want to assume things. burn Turku down again.
Wonder if I
I
can
can't
drop
burn
any
the
of this
entirety
gear.
of it because it didn't burn down for the entirety. Or the entirety didn't burn down, so you can't burn all of it down. It is kind of a shame because like the areas where some of the like wooden houses that survived the fire are, like the houses are like very nice to look at. But it is kind of sad that most of it went up in flames. I'm sure that it's the entirety. See if I care. I don't live there anymore. Though it would be very interesting to see like all of Turku burned down except for the
There's gotta be something
big
useful in
church
here.
because it's fully made of stone. Is our apartment down there first? Why would you do that? Birdie, do you realize how big of an inconvenience that would be? Like my
Too
work is
heavy.
over here. If I suddenly got teleported to Turku, you know how big of an issue it would be to come back? Like a complete hassle, I tell you. Just get good. She plays Dark Souls for a couple hours and immediately is telling people to get good. You unlock that phrase after you beat one of the games, Birdie, not before
Well,
that.
that didn't work.
Get to it. God damn it. But why am I using cardboard? Why am I using those when I have the fire starter?
Come on.
So there's patch on my blazer now.
All right.
That's a bit sad, considering the story behind that patch. If it's the one that you showed me, but it's okay, Birdie. Someone, I know someone will appreciate you making stuff like that for them. You just gotta keep on going. You'll find someone yet. Fine. I'll make fucking porridge. Make more. I'll just have my back pocket full of porridge. As long as it's not a Warhammer guy, and I'll end up hand painting a figure or some shit. As a Warhammer guy, I take offense to that. But there's different kinds of broth. A wholesome broth. Acceptable broth. Elegant broth. Mega elegante. Ah, cook a potato. Ah, the fire went out. The potato is paused. So what if I'm plan C again? What am I gonna do with the Warhammer figure? But you can't go into it with that mindset, buddy. You won't be plan C. You will be plan A, I tell you. Have a blazer suit patches on. C. Positives, positives. Don't have any Tinder. What the fuck? So do I just have my back pocket full of hot porridge right now? Yeah. Huh. Interesting. Give me the A team then. Can you take a B plus team? Just staying in timeless and classic. Yeah. No. That's not gonna happen, sorry. Could you take like what if I cut you a deal? What if I get you 1 C plus and 2 B pluses? That should be enough, right? Also, my internet is going down for some reason. Maybe it's telling me to stop for today. No. Ah, well. I tried. Now, what do you mean, no? That's me. Ah, can you get out of my walls and stop messing with my internet? I'm trying to play my little video games here, please. God damn it, and you don't even pay rent. No, you have mice? No, I did not. We did used to have mice. Like a long time ago, though. Because me and my sisters got like mice as like pets. And we didn't realize back then, but we got two males and 1 female, and holy shit, they multiplied quickly. And then I remember one time we forgot the like cage door open that we had them in, and then we came back and we're like, where did all the mice go? And the bigger mice had moved every single one of them. I think there was like 24 of them. They'd moved all of them behind like a cabinet, and then we had to very carefully move all of them back. I don't know why that memory lives in my mind. Just me and my stepdad just slowly moving them with like I think it was like a soft like carton, like a how would I explain it? Like a kind of like a carton plate, like a very soft one, and we basically like very slowly tried to like move one at a time the mice onto it, and then just put them back where they belonged. Too stupid to get out even if I let the door open. Yeah, those mice were smart. They were like, you know what? Time to take the offspring with us and go. Yeah, good times. Simpler times. My mouse was always the best because he was named Batman. Very hardcore mouse. Scares me when he falls on his ass at 3 AM waking me up. How large is a snake's ass? Where does it begin and where does it end? I need facts, birdie. Where does the neck end and the ass begins? Massive dump truck. I don't not size in that way, like length. How long is the ass? I didn't check these. Damn. So not very big then.
I could use this.
Damn. Not even caked up on a Sunday afternoon. Well, that's rough. Got a feel for Cosmo. But I think... Actually, do I have like... Can I get a save before we go? The abs though? How long are his abs? Okay, I'm gonna leave because then it saves. Then we can end.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
I don't know. I gotta figure out like 110 10 centimeter abs. God damn. That's gotta be at least like a 50 pack. No, but I gotta figure out like games I wanna play on stream. Like Skyrim's one of them. TLD is one that I can do like from time to time. But I don't think TLD is like one that I wanna play like every stream. Sleep simulator. I actually don't know. Birdie, suggestions. What do you want to see? You're usually the one here anyway, so I might as well like cater to you. Indeed. Give me that Steam library? What the fuck? Can't you see it from just my Steam profile? I have too many to list out. It's gonna take me a year if we go through them one at a time. Making me work for it now? I'm not that easy, you know. You gotta put in some effort at least. We could do Cyberpunk, but I'm afraid of, like, dicks on screen. Darkest Dungeon we didn't finish. That is something I also want to because it's such a good game. Cyberpunk or Darkest Dungeon. So I can see both. Dead Cells we didn't finish. I ran into the castle for the first time and got absolutely railed by that one boss. Sounds like you. I feel like that boss would have done you the same way it did me. I wasn't even sure what the fuck was happening on my screen. It just suddenly just pushed me into spikes and killed me. Pretty rude, if I gotta say. I mean, Borderlands 2 I never finished. That could be fun. Kind of a brain off kind of game. Castlevania Lords of Shadow would be fine, but then that's also a game where I'm kind of afraid of dicks. I think in the first 20 minutes of the game you see like just uncensored tits everywhere. It's like Twitch is not gonna be happy with that. Let's get railed by magic women. I usually get railed by magic anyway. Chernobylite is something I still want to finish. There's so many games I've started, liked, but then I've just not had the time to actually like dive deep and finish them. I still, at some point, I want to do city car driving, like a drinking game with that. I feel like that would be fun, but I feel like that should be something I do as like a celebration for something. Maybe that's what we do at 100 followers. Finish MA? Yeah. You lost followers? Happens from time to time. Although at the same time I do have so many like graphic artist followers that we're at 99. I don't think I've ever seen myself at 99. I think 97 is the highest I've seen. That might be that at some point I was at 99 before the people who like followed just to try to sell me something and then unfollowed happened. Yeah, Dishonored. Something I would want to do at some point. Doom we already played through. Dying Light I never finished. That could be fun. Frostpunk we never finished. That could be fun. Hollow Knight. But Hollow Knight also needs me to be in like a specific mood for it. House Flipper. That's again one of those which I could do like on and off whenever I just feel like turning my brain off. Is a little frosty in here? True. Inside the Backrooms was fun. It was a very weird game. Oh yeah, I did get Last Train Home as well, which seemed really interesting. Okay, Last Train Home might be something I want to play on stream. It's a bit like different from what I usually play, but it just seemed like such a cool concept that it might be interesting go through like together. I'm not quite sure if I'm like, well, it is kind of RTS. I love RTS games, so. But it's not like a full-on RTS. It's like a. It's kind of in the same vein of if you've ever played This War of Mine, where it's kind of like you have the like main hub that you like build up and stuff, and then you go out from there and do like missions and shit. It's kind of like that. Actually, I gotta remember this. I'm gonna install that and play that at some point. Layers of Fear we've done a lot. That's kind of like a once a year type of thing. Played that in a while too. You mean Layers of Fear? I feel like I can only play it so many times before, because we always end up with the same ending as well, so. Manor Lords. I could go back to Manor Lords as well. A War of Mine. I mean, that is true. I don't think I've ever... Actually, no, I have finished one playthrough of War of Mine. But it is a good game. Definitely a go back and play type of game. What if we just say fuck it and become like a WoW streamer or something? Manor Lords could be interesting to see what all new stuff they've done, because it's been a while since we actually played that. And it was a very like interesting system to the usual like city builder. Like differentiating itself from like a usual city builder. Metal Gear Solid 5 I never finished, which is one of those that I would want to. Like a tier list of games in what order we'll play. God damn it! And all the ones that I've been speaking about now are like ones I do want to play at some point. Then there's Metro Exodus and Metro Last Light. Both are games that I want to play. Pattern for the Nemesis system is running out in 2036. That's gonna still take a while. Red Dead Redemption 2 we never finished. But again, like, RDR2 is like for sure a game I want to go back to, but I don't know. I need like a full day so I can just like dive into it. I can't just do like a couple hours. I feel like you get nothing done in a couple hours in that game. It's a very slow paced. Sid Meier's Civilization. I haven't played those games in a while. The Witcher 3, again, one of those games which I just started but then fell out of because I was so busy playing everything else. So many good games, yet so little time. And then of course I still have XCOM as well, which I want to play. God damn it! I have too many good games. The next Witcher coming out soon? I don't know. I haven't been following up on that. Did any game in this list we just talked through jump out at you, Birdie? Yes. Oh. Because at the same time, I'm also like, as much as I want to play the games I like, I also do want to make the like viewing experience interesting. So like if I can get like feedback on what games my audience, which in this case is you, wants to watch, then that would also help. Yes. Good thing that double positive doesn't make a negative. I forgot half, but many sounded good. True. And we still also have like a lot of Resident Evil games to go through. I mean, by the time we get to Resident Evil 9, it's gonna be like half off. But you just said that you're good with horror. Besides, if you can handle so we're at Resident Evil 1 now. So if you can handle 1, 2, and like maybe 3? I mean, I feel like 2 is more horror than 3. Okay, if you can handle 1 and 2, then 3, 4, 5, 6 are more action focused. Then 7 goes back to horror. 8 kinda is both again, and then Requiem is half action, half horror. Yes. I don't know. It's the age-old question of what do I play when I have so many good games. You had so many good other games. What, don't you like Resident Evil? I have to see. Because if I could, at the same time, play a game that I like, a game that my audience likes, and a game that I want to have finished, then I would get like 3 notches at the same time. Not super into it, but tolerable. When I just got cancelled anyway. Why? Also, we just spent 20 minutes yapping when I needed to. Thought I would end like 30 minutes ago. Damn. If there were like super good horror games, I would want to play those as well. But it feels like horror games are kind of, well, there's a lot of horror games, but good horror games are kind of difficult to find. Bus comes back later than intended. Damn. The public transport cock blocks Birdie again. Well, anywho, I don't know. I'll figure something. And Skyrim is for sure happening at some point. And probably every single one of those games that I was yapping about is happening at some point. What no? What yes? But yeah, I'm gonna go. Well, it's getting quite late. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys have a good rest of the day and all that. Souls MP when? I mean, I have Dark Souls 3 installed. So basically, whenever just schedules line up. But yeah, until next time, whenever that happens to be, probably, wait, today's Monday. So tomorrow's gym day and then Wednesday. Yeah. So Wednesday should be stream day and then Thursday gym day, Friday stream day. Maybe. And then Saturday honestly can be both. Yeah. Whenever it happens to be. Hope to see you guys then. Peace.